I would like to start today by thanking you very much for clicking on the attached link to learn what is happening and what is new at Northeastern for 2017. We've been working on a plan for the past 3 years, and we're really excited to finally be at a point to share with you today our partner dealer. As we know it, our industry is changing. Customers' buying patterns are changing, and more we're seeing low internet pricing pop up and consumers being exposed to low margin pricing. Our goal is to stop losing sales to the internet. Internet sales are now at a point that they can no longer be ignored. We're going to propose a solution today to assist in lost internet sales. Through our research in 2016, we saw that Canadian online swimming pool product sales were well over $10 million. This is a staggering amount. This is an amount that you as the retailer, service, construction company, as well as us as distribution received none of. The main players online, which I'm sure you're more than aware of, are Pool Supplies Canada, Discount Pool and Spa Warehouse, Discount Pool Supplies, and of course Amazon. Hoping that these websites will increase their pricing or that manufacturers will cut them off is just not a solution. The sheer volume of sales that are happening online explain why manufacturers would not cut them off. We did some research to look into what it would cost if you chose to start your own e-commerce website. You'd be looking at about $75,000 as a startup. Advertising to be competitive out there, like one of these other websites, are spending upwards of $100,000 annually. Site updates, maintenance, changes, anything you want to do to your website. The development team, you're working with the development team, you're looking probably about $30,000 annually to do that. We feel by looking at those staggering numbers and cost is that it's not something that one retailer can handle to do alone. So our thought is to band together with you, our partner dealers, will be our best recipe for success to have a place online. We propose a solution, and the solution is called Pools United. Here's a look at the homepage here for Pools United. And Pools United is unique. It's a website that's designed to include you, the pool professional, as well as uniting us with the manufacturer and distribution with a new type of customer, the online consumer. Pools United is not only going to connect you with the online shopper, we're going to actually direct them to you. And we'll explain how that's going to happen. Products that are sold through Pools United will award you with 10% of that purchase. How that's going to happen is the 10% will be awarded to you by the homeowner's ship-to postal code. So on the back end of the site, we will be able to give you your own separated territory. Here's an example of 2 stores in a town. They're about 4.5 kilometers apart. These dealers in this example would both be supporters of Northeastern and loyal customers. We would protect a radius for both of them. So they're going to have about 2 kilometers of protected radius for postal codes. And then we're going to also swing a radius of the entire town, and the remaining postal codes will then be split out between those 2 dealers. The other cool feature with Pools United is that we're going to be able to give you postal codes out of your region. We know through our research that rural customers throughout the country are very big, or very commonly are shopping online due to not having a retail store close to them. So what we'll be able to do over time is see where there are performing areas across the country and add those postal codes under your account. So you'd be able to see and receive a portion of a sale definitely from a customer that is nowhere in your area, as well as not walking through your door. Every 2 weeks, we're going to run a report and see what sales have happened in your postal code territory, and then this will be credited to your Northeastern account every month. Here's a look at the web homepage for Pools United. It's a very clean looking site. A big difference between our site and the competitor site is it's very professional. It's not splashed with discounts. We will have to be competitive on key prices on a handful of products, but our goal is to not be a bargain basket type of site. We want it to be a very professional website that is going to, again, connect that online shopper and explain to them why they need you, the pool professional, to be successful with their products. Let's look at purchasing a product on the website. Let's look at toys and floats. So we're going to look at games, we're going to click through, and we're going to look at the Pongo Bongo table. We're going to bring up the product page, and we're going to add this to our cart. We get to the cart page. For this example, this customer, this homeowner is in your territory. You're going to receive 10% of the $96.99 on that float. And again, this is a customer that potentially never walked through your door. This is a customer that potentially was never planning to go into a retail store. This may be a product that you never thought to bring in to have on your floor to sell to that customer. So again, It's giving you a portion of a sale that you otherwise would have not had. The profit that we're making off the sale will also help to market and maintain the website. And again, we'd mentioned earlier, but competitive websites are spending well over $100K annually on marketing alone. So that breaks down to about $20K in season for our pool season, and then $3 to $5K off season monthly. So let's recap. A consumer in your postal code territory buys a product on Pools United, you're going to earn money. You don't have to order the product in, you don't have to pay for this product, and you don't have to ship the product. The site is a great platform that allows you to gain sales of product or product lines that you're currently not carrying in your store. This is increasing exposure for you and your store. You may be asking yourself, it's pretty straightforward, the 10% by ship to or homeowner ship to postal code, but how are we actually connecting you with that homeowner? Let's look at how. A unique feature to Pools United is going to be the installation services. So Pools United is going to be sending you pre-sold installation work at a premium rate. So here's how it's going to work. Here's an example of the installation badge. This is going to pop up on products that are going to have service available for them. Items such as pumps, filters, heaters, diving boards, slides. These items will all have a pre-negotiated, inflated premium rate to do the install work. So what will happen is the homeowner will check to see if there is a service provider in their area by postal code, and it will populate a list of the 4 closest dealers in their town or in their surrounding area to be able to add service to that product. Once you are the selected service provider, you're going to get an automatic email from us that's going to inform you that you were the selected service provider, what product the homeowner had purchased, and the homeowner's information. The homeowner is then going to get an email instructing them to call you once that purchased product has actually arrived at their home, and they're going to call you to set up the service call. This service install rate, so in that example, the $250 is paid fully to you. It's not a portion of, we are using Pools United as a true lead retrieval for you and paying you the full service rate. Now let's have a look how it's going to flow on the website. Homeowners on the site, they're looking for a pump. They're on the Stay Right Supermax VS. They see beside the pricing of the product, we're going to see the installation service, and it's $250 as a premium for a pump install. So we're going to then enter our postal code and see if service is available in our area. We're going to enter M5V4A9 for that postal code, service is available, and then the homeowner will check off to add to product. Once they add to product, it's going to then populate the 4 closest dealers in their area, as well as an auto select option. Auto select will allow the homeowner to select that if they don't have a connection with any of those populated service providers in their area. The back end of the website will then select one at random and give that service install work to them. So the service install feature is connecting you with a customer that may have never walked through your door. They started out to look online for a product, they were bound and determined they were buying that product online. So here's a way that you can get a portion of that sale, allow you to get the full rate for install, and as well, we're allowing you to get into the backyard of that new homeowner and create a relationship and make that a customer of yours for life. Requirements that we're asking for to be part of the Pools United Service Install Network would be to be an active member of the Pool and Hot Tub Council. 2017, if you're not a member already, your fees would be $535. You must be willing to work within our terms and conditions, which will follow in an upcoming email, which will go through all of the premium service rates for things such as pumps, filters, heaters, diving boards, slides. This will all be outlined, and it'll be at that point you'll be able to accept to be a service installer for us. And we'd ask that you perform the service in a professional and timely manner. The service install compensation back to you. This will be paid out the exact same way that it is done for products sold online. We will run a report every 2 weeks in your territory, and then monthly we will pay you out as a credit to your account for all the work that you've done in that area. So key takeaway we'd like you to have today is we really want you to see and join us on this out-of-the-box idea. We want to drive where products are sold online. We want you to try something new with us, or we're going to be left behind. We want to be part of the solution to the lost internet sales we're all dealing with. And we really hope that you're going to recognize Pools United as a new revenue stream with a percentage of the product sales and the pre-sold installation work at a premium rate. It's going to give you online exposure, and it will not interfere with your brick and mortar pricing structure. The best part of Pools United, we ask for no financial investment to unite with us today. It's free. Pools United, united we sell, together we swim. Thank you.